Islam Makhachev has just torched Chael Sonnen in a fiery response after being called a coward, and he didn't hold back. Meanwhile, Sean O'Malley is teaming up with none other than UFC legend Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson to prepare for a brutal war against the relentless Merab Ufc at UFC 316. Will Makhachev silence the critics by conquering welterweight? Can O'Malley finally dethrone the machine like Merab with DJ in his corner? Everything's on the line, and the drama is real. Don't miss this insane breakdown. What's up, fight fans? Welcome back to the channel, your one source for everything UFC, MMA, and combat sports. If you love jaw-dropping moments, dramatic storylines, and behind-the-scenes drama, you've landed in the right spot. Don't forget to smash that like button, drop a comment below with your predictions, and subscribe right now to stay locked in for non-stop fight news, analysis, and bombshell updates. Alright, let's get into today's absolutely insane UFC 316 news cycle because the fight world is on fire. We are heading into one of the most explosive events of the year, UFC 316, and the drama is already hitting harder than a spinning back elbow. You've got champions calling each other out, legends entering the training room, and a title vacancy that's lighting social media on fire. Let's start with what could easily be the most polarizing move in recent UFC history. Islam Makhachev, the reigning, dominant, and seemingly untouchable UFC lightweight champion, has just thrown the MMA world a massive curveball. That's right, the Dagestani destroyer has decided to vacate his 155-pound belt and make the daring leap to welterweight. His target? Jack Della Maddalena, a dangerous, rising contender who's been carving his way up the rankings with violent precision. Now on the surface, this might look like a classic champ-champ storyline. Makhachev chasing greatness, following in the footsteps of legends like GSP Conor McGregor and Daniel Cormier. But this move? Oh, it's got controversy all over it. Why? Because he's walking away from the lightweight division without facing featherweight champ Ilia Topuria, a man who's been calling him out and building serious momentum. And some folks, including former UFC contender and all-time trash talk maestro Chael Sonnen, are not having it. Chael came out swinging, calling Islam's decision a sign of cowardice. That's right, cowardice. Sonnen didn't hold back, accusing Islam of ducking Topuria to avoid a real challenge at 155. According to Chael, this is less about legacy and more about evasion. And if you know anything about Sonnen, you know he knows how to stir the pot. But Islam? He didn't take that lying down. He clapped back harder than ever, dragging Sonnen through the mud and calling him an average athlete who built his name off nothing but cheap trash talk. Islam didn't mince words. He basically told Chael to grab a seat and watch how real champions handle business. This beef? It's not just promotional, it's personal. And honestly, it's igniting serious debates in the MMA world. Was Islam ducking Topuria? Or is this just the next level of his championship journey? The move to welterweight is bold, and the fight with Maddalena? That's no walk in the park. Jack is a technician, a finisher, and he's hungry. If Makhachev thinks this is an easier path, he might be in for a brutal awakening. But let's switch gears for a moment because the bantamweight division, it's heating up just as fiercely. Sean O'Malley, Sugar himself, is coming back with vengeance in his eyes and a legend in his corner. After losing to Merab Ufc in a grueling bout that exposed his ground game and cardio, O'Malley has been quietly retooling. And now, he's brought in the ultimate weapon, none other than the Mighty Mouse himself, Demetrius Johnson. Yes, the UFC legend, one of the greatest pound-for-pound fighters of all time. A wizard of movement, strategy, and fight IQ. Johnson is now part of Team Sugar, helping Sean level up in every aspect, especially grappling, which was a glaring hole in his last outing with Merab. This is a massive move. DJ isn't just a coach, he's an encyclopedia of fighting knowledge. He's one of the most cerebral fighters ever to step into the Octagon. If there's anyone who can elevate O'Malley's game, it's Mighty Mouse. And let's be honest, Sean needs it. Merab Ufc is not a paper champ. He's a machine. 12-fight win streak. Relentless wrestling. Unbreakable cardio. And get this, he defended his title against Umar Nurmagomedov while battling a staph infection and other health issues. That's grit. That's championship mentality. Merab is not the type to overlook a rematch, and you better believe he's taking Sean O'Malley seriously.